Exclusive. Explosive fallout from Trump officials. Signal app security breach. Federal judge orders preservation of communications as Congress demands probe. Espionage Act violations suspected the breach that shook Washington. How Trump's inner circle put national security at risk. Washington, D.C. The political and legal earthquake triggered by the bombshell revelation of a classified Signal group chat involving top Trump administration officials discussing military strike plans continues to send shockwaves through the nation's capital. Tonight, in a late-night federal court hearing, a judge issued a compromise order demanding all Trump-era defendants preserve every Signal communication from March 11th to March 15th, a critical window when sensitive military intelligence was allegedly exchanged on the unsecured messaging app. But the real firestorm, Congress is now demanding answers. Both Democratic and Republican senators are calling for an urgent inspector general probe, with some pushing for a full-blown criminal investigation, raising the specter of Espionage Act violations, federal records breaches, and potential perjury by Trump officials who may have misled Congress under oath. Yet, in a stunning twist, Trump's Attorney General, Pamela Jo Bondi, appears unfazed, dismissing concerns while deflecting to past scandals involving Hillary Clinton and Hunter Biden. Her move, legal experts are calling a blatant attempt to obstruct accountability. So, what exactly happened? Who's lying? And could this be the smoking gun that finally holds Trump's team accountable? The Signal chat that exposed everything: military secrets, lies, and a cover-up. The scandal erupted when leaked messages revealed that senior Trump officials, including then Secretary of Defense Mark Esper and National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien, used Signal commercial encrypted app to discuss highly sensitive military operations, including specific weapons systems, F-18s, MQ Reapers, exact strike targets, operational timing. This wasn't just a slip-up, it was a catastrophic breach of protocol. Under federal law, such discussions must occur on secured, government-monitored channels to prevent interception by foreign adversaries. Yet, these officials blatantly ignored safeguards, raising alarming questions. Was this sheer negligence? Or was there a deliberate effort to evade oversight? Even more damning, two Trump officials, Tulsi Gabbard and John Ratcliffe, may have committed perjury when questioned by Congress about the chat. The perjury problem: did they lie under oath during sworn testimony? Both were asked, was there any mention of weapons, targets, or timing in these exchanges? Gabbard responded, I don't recall specific weapons systems being named. Ratcliffe claimed, not that I'm aware of. But the leaked chat logs tell a different story, messages explicitly detailing F-18 deployments, Reaper drones, and strike coordinates. When confronted with the discrepancy the next day, Ratcliffe doubled down, insisting his memory failed him. My answer yesterday was based on my recollection, or the lack thereof. Legal experts aren't buying it. Leah Littman, a constitutional law professor at the University of Michigan, told us, this isn't just a memory lapse. This is a potential felony. If they knowingly misled Congress, they could face criminal charges. The Legal Nuclear Option Espionage Act, Federal Records Act, and Trump's law for the defense. The implications of this breach are staggering, not just for national security, but for legal accountability. The Espionage Act violation, under 18 U.S. Code Section 793. It's a crime to transmit information relating to the national defense through unsecured channels. Retired Major General Paul Eden, a 33-year military veteran, didn't mince words. This is as egregious as it gets. These officials knew better. They chose convenience over security. And now, our allies are questioning our trustworthiness. The Federal Records Act, a sister federal law, requires all official communications be preserved. Yet, these discussions happened on Signal, which allows disappearing messages. Littman explains, this wasn't just a breach, it was a deliberate evasion of transparency. They didn't want these records to exist. Trump's whataboutism defense, so impressed on potential prosecutions, Bondi deflected, invoking Hillary's emails and Biden's Gersh documents. Or tactic, legal analysts call it desperate distraction. Littman fires back, This isn't about old emails. This is about active military plans being discussed on an unsecured app. If this had leaked to China or Russia, we could be looking at a national security catastrophe. The bigger picture pattern of recklessness and impunity. This isn't an isolated incident. It's part of a dangerous trend. German investigators found Trump officials' passwords and phone data exposed online. Wired reported that National Security Advisor Michael Waltz's Venmo contacts were publicly accessible. Trump himself stored classified docs at Mar-a-Lago next to a bathroom. General Eden's verdict: this administration treats national security like a joke. And now, the world is laughing at us. Final conclusion: will justice prevail, or will this be another Trump-era cover-up? As the judge's preservation order takes effect and congressional probes intensify, the question isn't just what happened, but who will be held accountable. Will the DOJ act? Unlikely, given Bondi's defiance. Will Congress subpoena the full locks? Possible, but GOP resistance looms. Could this lead to criminal indictments? If the Espionage Act applies, absolutely. One thing's certain: this scandal is unfading. It's only getting bigger. Stay tuned. The truth is coming. #Signal, get #Espionage Act, #Trump scandal, #National Security Breach.